Hey, Ted here. Welcome back. Today we're going to talk about gear storage, and I wonder, have you been storing your gear incorrectly all these years? I've been evidently making a couple mistakes myself. So today's video I'm going to go over the recommended ways to put your gear away for the winter. Okay, today we're going to do a dry gear, whitewater gear quiz. True or false, 5 questions. You ready? Let's see how we do. Question number 1. You should never wash your dry suit or your dry top. True or false? Number 2. You should always leave the zipper of your dry suit open when you store it. True or false? Number 3. True or false? You should put 303 on your gaskets. Wrist, neck, ankle. Number 4. You should hang your dry suit on a hanger or your dry top. True or false? And number 5. You should store your dry gear in an airtight container. True or false? All right. Let's see how we did. So number 1, you should never wash your gear. That's false. You should probably wash your gear. My dry gear actually doesn't smell too bad. It's my Polypro that really stinks, but this stuff is actually pretty good. However, there are some different schools of thought. Kokatat says you can use a front loader washer with a mild detergent and wash it. NRS doesn't want you to use a washing machine at all. So I don't know, I guess depends on your gear. But they want definitely a mild detergent, and mild, I guess, depends on how much of if they put lye in a soap, actually, does it all get chemically absorbed close enough so that the pH goes down closer to your skin, I guess is what mild means. But a lot of places we're going to recommend something like Nick Wax that you can wash your gear in. But it should be definitely a gentle soap for your gear, and then at the end maybe spray with something like Revive-X, that will help the water bead up on the material and not soak into the water repellent fabric. So treat your gear when you are done for the season and ready to put it away. All right, number 2, zippers. Also a bone of contention, I guess, between NRS and Kokatat. NRS wants the zippers to be completely open, where Kokatat says if it's a plastic zipper you should close it all the way, but if it's a metal zipper, close it so it's open 2 inches. So some different schools of thought there. Both Kokatat and NRS will recommend using a lubricant on the zipper just to make it flow a little bit better. So check those out. There's a couple different kinds, and I'll put those products in the comments below. All right, so number 3, you should 303 your gaskets for sure, especially after you want to make sure you keep them free of sunscreen and bug dope and things like that. But wash them and then coat them with 303 to keep them from drying out. That'll help preserve them, keep them flexible so they don't tear out in the spring and that first cold day, which really would be kind of a bummer, have a gasket tear out. All right, number 4. Should hang your gear on a hanger. No, both NRS and Kokatat will say they don't want you to do that because it'll put undue pressure at the points of the shoulders where the hanger is, and also on the gasket. So don't hang up with a hanger. And number 5, this one actually I found surprising. It seemed to me that you'd want some sort of airflow in case there's any moisture in there at all, and so it would mildew. However, Kokatat suggests that you should put your dry gear in an airtight container so that the ozone doesn't eat away at the gaskets. And they say, in fact, something like a hot car will build up ozone levels and be really bad for your gasket. So store them in an airtight container. I don't really have an airtight container, but I got this plastic bag, I think, garbage bag, and it'll just wrap it up nice and tight, kind of like a loaf of bread, and store it away. So I hope you did all right in your quiz. Like I said, I was kind of surprised by number 5, and I think I've always left my zippers open, even though I need to go to metal zipper, so I don't know, maybe I'll start closing that up. I definitely need to lubricate them as well. So I hope this has been helpful. If it has, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and stay tuned next time. Like I say, go to physical therapy next week for the shoulder, so I'll post an update on the rotator cuff, and as we're plugging away on the bus as well, I'll give you some updates on that. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon.